Hey everybody, I'm Zach.
And I'm Jesse.
And you're watching the Patreon bonus story. First, we want to talk about this new, what is it, like a dune buggy?
So Hyundai has unveiled an electric dune buggy concept that converts into a jet ski. And now when I first read it and I first saw the pictures, I was like, wow, that is really sick.
Yep.
That looks super cool. And then I kept looking at all the pictures and all of the marketing material. And I could not, for the life of me, figure out how this thing turns into a jet ski.
Yeah, I don't think it does turn into a jet ski.
It says it converts. It says it converts into a jet ski. And there's this one part in this one clip where they show the front nose of this thing
sliding off,
and then it slides back on. I don't see any water. They always show it on dirt, it's a complete concept. There is absolutely no way that the thing that they made actually drives.
Well, I mean, they did show an actual physical one at the car show, so I think
it's made out of paper mache. I swear to God, it has to be made out of paper mache. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we tried watching a lot of videos. All of them seem to just show it in computer generated graphics. It doesn't seem to be real yet.
I was so excited to show this to you. I was going to be like, check out this cool dune buggy. Yeah, maybe someday we'll find someone who has one and we'll go jumping over the dunes. Then we'll hop into the water and be like, yo, bro, you know, chilling, jet skiing and dune buggying all over the place. I have no idea how this is ever going to work. I don't think this is a real thing.
I mean, do you drive it into the water and then you...
Chitty chitty bang bang. I mean, what?
But here's the thing: it's got two seats, right?
Yeah.
So you drive it into the water with your two passenger, your driver and your passenger, and then if that front thing does release like it does, then who gets to ride on that? The other person sinks in the car. Well, that goes off.
It's some James Bond stuff right there. But so anyway, that one was pretty lame.
All right.
So then you found this one.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I need some help with this, guys. Anyone who knows about Hong Kong. So this is a Jalopnik video article about cars that are wasting away in Hong Kong. So you know, if you drive down some particular road in the world, you might see an old Ford Taurus up on blocks, right? You know, someone's been working on it for 20 years. But here in Hong Kong, it seems like there's dozens of these really nice cars, Alfa Romeos, Lexuses. We saw a Bentley that are in great shape. Like their bodies seem to be in great shape. It doesn't look like they got into any major collisions or anything. And yet they've been like weeds are growing around them. They've been sitting there for years. Why?
I don't think so. I have a theory, and it's that Hong Kong is fairly well-to-do in general.
Yep.
So my guess is that you have very rich people who live in Hong Kong. Yep. They buy a car, they buy an Alfa Romeo, something like that. Yep. And then they drive it around until something breaks. And then my guess is to repair, you know, an Alfa Romeo in Hong Kong. You know, how many Alfa Romeo dealerships are there in Hong Kong? Maybe there's a ton. Like I have no idea because I don't live there. I've never been there. So if you know anything about Hong Kong,
there's just cars littering everywhere. And I thought that space was valuable in Hong Kong. So I thought you would just get the car scrapped or fixed. Like why would you just let it sit there and ruin itself? Right. And let cats live in it. Like some of them have the doors held shut with zip ties. Right. Some of them look like you could sell the parts. Like
one of them was completely covered by vines.
Yeah.
They couldn't even figure out what it was.
Right.
Because it was just now basically a big bush.
It's just crazy land. I mean, what's going on here?
It really shows that the world is just too full of craziness. Yeah. Just too full of too many crazy people, too many people.
Yeah. Anyway, please comment below, wonderful patrons, if you know what's going on. Maybe you've live in Hong Kong, you got some sense of what's going on. Like there's got to be a better explanation for this.
I mean, maybe it's just really expensive to scrap cars in Hong Kong.
That doesn't make sense either.
I don't know. It's crazy.
You got China right next door. It seems like
maybe there's a super big import tax.
Maybe a lot of them still had their license plates on.
Yeah,
it's weird.
That was weird.
I need to know. Help us out. Thank you so much for being our Patreons, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna head back to the show. See you later.